Hello, this is just a quick video to show the code working on our system. We've got two versions, one with the graphical interface and one with the database linked to it. The one with the database linked to it doesn't fully work on our system, but in theory it should as a minimum working product. So for the graphical interface section, this is the code. We've got the login details stored as mock data for now, just so we can actually show it working. So just bear with me while this runs in the background. There you go. And it's come up. So if you were to log in, then you can log in as, for example, the user, which would be user one and pass one, and it would log in, which would then take you to this login page where you can log in activities, duration, set fitness goals, add health metrics, and so on, which is the minimum viable product as per requirements. For the coach, it would be the similar sort of details to log in for this, which is just coach and coach 123. And you just select coach on here, and it logs in and shows this login page, which opens on a separate screen on mine. I've got a dual setup, but you can search for client, view logs, view goals, and view their metrics, and schedule assessments as seen here. And then for the admin, it's the same thing. If you want to just, add new users and so on, it's just admin and admin 123, which then gives this dashboard to add new users. And we can obviously change the background and color and so on, but this is showing a working product. For version 6, we have integrated it with a database, which we've made here with all these different tables with assessments, clients, coaches, activities, goals, health metrics, and users. And we have added hashing to the passwords and so on. It's just when I try and run it on my work PC, it just doesn't run. So I do get a user interface login, but I do get a few error codes. But it is a working product that should technically run. So I'll just run it here. There you go, and it's open as a new window. So if you were to enter in a password that doesn't meet the requirements of having a capital letter and a special key, it would give you an error code here. So for example, if I was just to do a different admin 22 and just do run password, and it gives you invalid credentials. And if you were to register a new user, you have to obviously, we've all made it simplified so you can just register a new user on this page as well. So you can do, and password's got to be at least 8 characters with one capital character and at least a number and special key such as hash. So I'm just going to do admin with a capital A, 123, hash, and that should work. There you go. But the only issue is it does fail to connect to the um, data Microsoft Access sheet for some reason. As the error code, I just can't suss it out why it's doing that, but it should work. But everything else is the same as version 2 on the system, so you can add new users, see health metrics and so on. It's just this error code we're having, which is with the ODBC connection. But apart from that, everything else should be working as normal.